Good afternoon, everyone. Hope everybody's doing well today. I just finished my afternoon walk. It's turned out to be a beautiful day. It's apologize about the wobbling around there. God, I mean, look at this sky. It's just beautiful. It's like 26 degrees. I don't know if you can hear those birds or not. They're these right here. They're coming from that tree right there. See if I can get something close up. Ah, no, they're gone. They're all around. Right here. Anyway, did my walk. I'm hot, even though it's cool out. I'm cooking. Well, in a different video in a few days, I went to Global House, did a little shopping. Didn't do a review, just picked up some stuff and came back and talked to the landlord and said, when the neighbors, they had their baby, right? So that's pretty cool. So I put it on my list of things to do, go get a, a little gift, right? Typical for an American. I really don't know what the Thai tradition is. I've never asked. I guess I'll have to do that. But I'm like, oh shit, man, it's been like 3 days, man. When are they coming back? There's no car, right? She said, oh, they're not coming back. I said, what do you mean? She says okay, he's a police officer, right? Young, like in his 20s, mid-20s. And in the local precinct here, they, man, somebody's burning. Yeah, God. I mean, it's the haze in front of me right now. And it's not like, it's flipping trash, okay? I can smell plastic. God, hitting my hot button, man. Jeez Louise. And here trying to get cool off, get some more fresh air. And anyway, so he's stationed just up the road here in the barracks, right? And they have a room where their wife can live, right, with them. But because she was pregnant, she couldn't do the stairs. So they moved in next to me temporarily until the baby was born. And then she's back in Payao, and well, he's off for 2 weeks, I guess, which is pretty nice. I mean, in America, I don't know what you get nowadays, but anyway, so he's down there too for a couple weeks, and then he comes back to work, and he'll just commute back and forth, like on weekends or whenever he's off, I guess. On one hand, I saved a couple bucks, and on the other hand, I didn't get to give him a gift. Such is life. And I haven't seen the cats in like 3 days. They can't make up their bloody mind, man. But it is Sunday evening here, about, I don't know. It's going to be dark pretty quick. 6 o'clock. It's about 6 now, I think. But I'm headed up to Chiang Mai tomorrow for my eye follow-up. I mean, since everything's healed, everything's going to get as good as it's going to get. They're going to do, a full exam. Let me extend this a little bit. So I know it's kind of shaky, shitty. I should have. Anyway, I should have, would have, could have, right? It is the way it is. I'm sitting on my tailgate, letting my legs relax. Neighbors burning plastic. Nothing new. But yeah, so I'm heading up north. Oh, and I got 2 of these. I got this out of the truck. I got one in the house and one in the truck for when I travel. I learned that from Chuck. So you might hear some zapping. Or me doing some awkward movements underneath. It's this. Anyway, so yeah, such is life, But I mean, I didn't know him or nothing. Spoke maybe twice. Hi. I mean, really. I mean, it's so quiet here. And yeah, I'm the only one that doesn't speak the language. Well, Dave, and the landlord, her husband, he doesn't ever intend to speak Thai. He's like, "Well, I have to do that. I'm married." Okay, here's a prospect. Oh, they're around. Oh, it's a fly. Oh yeah. Come on. Oh, I don't know if you heard it. The double whammy. Oh, another one. Yeah, keep it up, boys. Anyway, I'm easily entertained. But, so, yeah. Another one. God, you can't see those little buggers, man. They're tiny. Until after, right? But anyway, so I'm heading up in the morning. No big hurry. I'm leaving a day early. Usually I go up the day before the appointment, so I don't have to get up at dark 30 and haul ass and be pushed to make it to the appointment on time. Why I have time, so I go the day before, get a room, walk around the town a little bit, eat, right, relax, and then now that I can walk around and stuff, and then in the morning I leave my truck at the hotel. I'll take a Bolt, and because Park is a bear there at the hospital, and then go back to my room and relax, chill, and then leave in the morning after breakfast and coffee settled in, you know what I mean? So there's no hurry, none whatsoever. But this time I'm leaving an extra day, so I'm gonna stop. I have my room booked already near the hospital, but I'm gonna stop. I've been looking at a bunch of different places, like Thai style bungalows in the mountains, near the hot springs, near stuff like this, on the way. And I'm just gonna decide where I'm gonna stop and stay. So it's kind of an adventure. Flying solo. I mentioned that before, that, you know, people need, I think anyway, I do, need, I'm itching. Another mosquito bite from yesterday. Surprised I haven't got dengue, you know. Seriously. All the places I've been. I won't even go into that because I've had friends that had that. But so I'm gonna, you know, everybody needs some time alone, right? I think there's a song for that too, but you do. You need. You can't. I can't anyway. Eat steak every day, right? I love steak. I love a good steak. I love mashed potatoes too, but I certainly don't eat them every day. I don't eat the same dish every day, let's say. It gets boring, right? Life would be boring. So you find hobbies, you do shit. Do shit with your buddies, whatever. Like golfing or motorbike rides, things like that. I've been heavily Googling motorcycles. I mean, I've got a search out on Facebook Marketplace for a certain bike, and I get 3 or 4 every day, new ones, right? New postings, anyway. And I'm like, no, you know. So, you know, it's I don't know. It's just change the subject of the motorcycle right now. So I'm going to stop somewhere and smell the roses, right? So I can't smell the orchids because they don't have any scent. But so I'm just gonna do what I feel like doing when I want to do it. I'll be up in the mountains somewhere near coffee and tea plantations and just be chilling, you know. I have to do it. I have friends that golf, and I have friends that do all kinds of other shit alone, away from their spouse. They're not out carousing or nothing. They're just, you know, taking some time. I think that's normal. But women should do it too, you know. I'm wearing Dave's Gotta Love Thailand shirt that he gave me. It's actually kind of getting loose now. But I love it. I love this material, this lightweight stuff. It breathes. It doesn't, you can stretch it, but it doesn't hold that stretch. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Kind of stupid. No, I don't. I don't understand what you mean. Anyway, so 14 minutes already, and I haven't talking shit about anything. Anyway, neighbors had a baby. They've moved along. I do believe that I am the longest standing tenant, other than the owner, the grandma, and the landlord and her husband. I believe I'm the longest. The person that's been here the longest. I'm like the guy that's going, get off my lawn! No. Yeah, that's pretty funny. The smoke has stopped. Well, at least maybe my eyes have just adjusted to the haze, but I don't see any smoke coming out. But oh man, shit. I burned stupid shit before in my day, too, so, you know. Some things Thailand they're way ahead of us. I'm talking the United States. Miles or kilometers ahead, or years ahead. And in other ways, they're back in the 50s. It's funny. And I love it when people, even my friends, say, "Oh man, the fruit." And I love the fruit, okay? Don't get me wrong, and the veg, okay? But, oh, it's so fresh and it's organic, man. And I just go, cool. That's cool, man. Well, I'm thinking to myself, have you ever been to a Thai frickin' farm before? I wonder what all those big empty jugs are for. What were those chemicals for? What did they just borrow them? You know, fucking herbicides and pesticides, man. Probably even using Roundup, for crying out loud. We're in the States. You can't get it now. You know, but it is what it is. Every country evolves at its own pace. And every country that has decided to make changes starts sitting on their soapbox preaching about the other people doing some nasty shit. Now, China, they don't give a shit. Every Chinese people that I've met that weren't traveling Chinese people have been very, very friendly, very nice. I know a lot of Chinese Thais because up in Top Phnom, a lot of the people there are from have Chinese heritage, right? Yeah, that's the birds. Birds headed home. I'm still a little early for the bats. I enjoy the bats. I built a bat box. I'm way off on a tangent now. From China to bat boxes. Holy shit, I wonder if there was a bat. If I unconsciously start thinking about bats because of China. Anyway, no, I'm not going there. You know, I had a typical American wood chimney, right? Wood lined, you know, not a brick chimney, a real chimney, right? Mine, it was a lined chimney, and then the outside facade was wood. Then at the top of it, I built a bat box, and hoping that some bats would start roosting. And I had water, you know, little ponds in my yard and stuff, so they could have water and shit like that, and an enticing environment. But they maybe looked and went, nah. But the bees liked it. Anyway, so back to Top Phnom. There's a lot of Chinese people with Chinese heritage there, so always friendly. But when they hop off a tour bus, yeah, I kind of like go the other direction. But yeah, I'm looking forward to just cranking on my own tunes as loud as I want to. And yeah. So the last couple of days I've been loading a bunch of crap on my phone. I haven't put it in the truck yet, but I'll just Bluetooth it. Buy whatever I want. You know, stop when I want. Which once you hit the mountains, there's really not, you know, there's viewpoints and things like that, but there's really no like rest stops. But for men, it's pretty easy, you know, if you have too much water or something. It's not a big deal. That's saying too much information. Anyway, so yeah. Yeah, I'll give you an update on my eye. I'm hoping for, I don't know what to expect, honestly. Because she said, you know, we may be able to correct you to this or that. And it's like, you know, I look and, okay, it's you know, progressively from here to out, progressively blurry, right? Almost the same as this one without the glasses. So, hell, I don't know. But there's stigmatisms and curvatures and different shit that happens. So I don't know. But tomorrow afternoon, I'll know. Well, the next day, I'll know. And I'll give you an update on that. Yeah. Other than that, not more to say, because I'm, again, trying to keep it down to under 4 hours. You know, yeah, a lot of interesting stuff happening with YouTube and my channel. I'm just kind of blown away by viewership and support. Now they're burning. Constant support. You know, I see the same people every video, and actually commenting. You know, there's a lot of people. I'll watch a lot of videos and I won't comment. You know, I'll give a thumbs up, but I won't comment. You know, because of the moderation hat that I wear. Right? I don't want to get, because that attracts attention, and sometimes it's negative because, you know, people don't like control, or maybe you deleted a comment years ago and they hate you for it. Strange things happen. So I won't. Some channels that I watch on a regular basis, I'm a subscriber, and I just give them a thumbs up. I don't say anything because I don't want little gnat. I don't want it to affect their channel. It's funny that way. But birds are just, I hope they're eating a lot of bugs when they fly by. Holy smack. Make up your mind. Is it that way or is it this way? God, they're worse than me. But anyway, that's all I got to say. That's actually a lie. I got lots to say, but I'm going to call it quits for now. It looks brighter than it is outside. I mean, the automatic lamps have come on, you know, all the way down the, you know, the street. Little cheesy little lamps have come on outside. The gate lamps have come on. Anyway, I appreciate you watching. Have a great evening or day, wherever you are. Bye.